Hi, my name is Mulcahey, and I'm just going to be talking a little bit about what I've done after graduating high school. So for starters, I graduated from Downers Grove South High School in May of 2019, and I chose to go to Loyola University Chicago the following fall. I originally applied as a biology major, but while I was taking AP Biology my senior year of high school, I realized that probably wasn't the best idea for me. It wasn't really something I was passionate about, and I wasn't really interested in too many topics, so I decided to make a change and kind of research what else was out there, see different kinds of majors. I ended up choosing communications, and I've loved it ever since. I started out in advertising and public relations, and after a couple months in that and meeting people and doing interviews, I realized that public relations really wasn't just for me, but I still liked the communications field. So I looked into advocacy and social change, which is a smaller major at Loyola and not really commonly known throughout the collegiate level. It's really an anthropological and communications-based major where I learn about different people and social justice issues and legal issues, but I also learn how to be a key communicator between all different kinds of people, cultures, religions, etc. It's a major that really, I think is suited for me, since I'm somebody who likes to talk and present and read and write, so kind of understanding that whole cultural aspect while also getting to be a more professional in my field, something that was really appealing to me. On top of that, I'm also triple minoring in French language and literature, anthropology, and international business. It sounds like a lot, but really it's not that hard or that bad. So French language and literature is really just understanding French culture, history, art, music, books, everything about French, while also studying grammar and how to speak, read, and write. So I took French all 4 years of high school, which is why I decided to minor in French language and literature. It also is something that's going to play a key part in my career goals, so I decided to have it. Next, I decided to minor in anthropology as well. I took it in high school for a semester, and I loved the engagement of research. I was able to be involved, not just looking at something, but also being invited into a group and understanding their culture and understanding who they are, and kind of being able to be involved that way was really interesting to me. So after taking a class at Loyola, I decided that this was definitely a minor that I was really interested in pursuing, and understanding demographics, language, bone structure, really interesting. And my last minor, international business, I really just added it on so that I could understand a more business and logistical side of things. I worked in retail for a while, so understanding how to sell things versus why you sell things are very vast and different. I also work at an accounting firm right now, so I'm really busy doing aged receivables and doing a lot of bookkeeping, which is really interesting to me, and I didn't realize how many different IRS and state issues could go into filing your taxes. So that's really interesting for me, and I'm really happy with the majors and minors that I have chosen. Other than academic life, Loyola has given me a lot of different opportunities between clubs, jobs, internships, etc. So when I was on campus from 2019 to 2020, before we got out for COVID, I was a freshman ambassador on campus, which, if you don't know what that is, it's a person who represents the university and shows the campus, gives campus tours, gives residence halls tours, and answers all the questions for potential incoming freshmen. I did that for my first semester, and then until I had to leave for second semester, I hosted kids in my dorm overnight and then let them shadow me the next day. It was super fun, and I really liked being able to answer everybody's questions and get a deeper knowledge from my campus and my residence hall, so that was a lot of fun. I'm also a leader in a Christian leadership group, so I host meetings every week, and I also attend meetings and talk with other co-leaders and try to make cool meetings and recruit people, and it's a lot of fun, and I really found my club on campus, so I love it there. I'm also part of a sorority, Alpha Sigma Alpha. Personally, I didn't really feel like I would be a sorority person going to Loyola. I didn't really understand what the hype for sororities were, but since I've joined one, I've really understood how to make friends, and I've also been given a lot of leadership positions. So it's a lot of fun for me, and I really like being in one. Other than that, I have a lot of career goals. So something that I love to do is fashion and art. I started researching a lot of different things in the fashion and art industry, trying to find something that was appealing to me until I came across fashion business, which is basically understanding the business of retail, business of luxury and luxury retail and management. So I could be working for high-end companies, I could be creating my own company, working as a creative director, finding the aesthetics for different companies. It's a really vast and large field. So that's something that really, really was appealing to me, because I wouldn't be stuck doing one thing for the rest of my life. I could switch between jobs, switch between titles, and really have a whole basis understanding of what fashion is and what the fashion industry entails. So that's something that I really liked. If I was going to give myself advice, or any high schoolers advice about careers and picking your major and life after high school, I think I would say, don't worry if you don't know what you want to do, especially because I know I personally am a very big planner. I did the Attainable Futures program when I was a sophomore in high school, and I thought I had it all set out for me until I realized when I got to college there's a lot more than I had planned on knowing. So, talking to different professors, doing internships, getting a new job, there's a lot of different things that will shift your opinion of the world and what you want to do. So it's okay if you don't know what you want to do. It took me a while to understand what I wanted to do, or to even know what I wanted to do was a reality. Something that inspired me to really think about going into this field was probably my professors and my family. I've always been a really creative person. I'm a musician, I took an art class in high school, and I just love fashion in general. So my family was like, wow, like you should definitely do something in a creative field, but obviously I wanted to do something more logistical. So when I found fashion business, I was like, wow, it's really just like the two things that I really wanted to do the most in one job. Thank you so much for listening to me today, and I hope that I was able to help you with any questions you might have or what life might be like after high school.